Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is Rees and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Let's go ahead and see what this Oracle deck has for you guys first, and then we'll go from there. Neglect the fool and loves me not. Okay, this is what y'all needed to hear. Another one of those messages where if you don't use it, you lose it. So someone could be rejecting a huge part of them, something that something that connects to your childhood, the inner world where you feel giddy, where you feel whole, where you resort to, where you retreat to, home base. You know how when you're having a tough day and then you come home and you watch a comfort movie, you set up your whole shebang where you get your fluffy blanket, your bucket of ice cream. You have your routine down pat. It's like a fix-it kit. Okay, if you have a horrible day, you got a fix-it kit where you go home, you have your favorite meal, your favorite dessert, your favorite movie. You put the feel goods on. Okay, we also have a center like that inside of our body. There's a few chakras that align with that. Aside from the 7 chakras, there's other energy centers in our body. But there is a part of you that is being neglected. There's a part of you that you are not tending to anymore. For example, you could be somebody who used to be in love with poems, used to love writing poems so much. It made you feel whole. You remember when you first learned how to write poems in school, you were so young and you were so fresh in life, happy for life. When you felt great, you felt good, and you had an eagerness to live and to soar. You remember the goodness about writing poems, okay? And then over time, maybe you got too busy, or you got too tired, or life got too demanding. Your responsibilities started creeping in. Over time, you forgot about the writing of the poems. And that is a big part of you that made you. You have no idea. Sometimes the smallest things that we are interested in is the very reason we came to this realm, okay? You can't just neglect these parts of you because society says so. Screw society for real. You really got to listen to your inner world, okay? Your inner world. Society will always try to tell you who you're not. You're not this person. Oh, you're not beautiful. You gotta get cosmetic surgery. Oh, you're not this. You need this. Oh, you are not this. Pay this subscription so that you could possibly become this, maybe. They always try to bullshit their way into your pockets, but really they're just feeding you BS so that you forget about who you are. And I don't know, maybe somebody got caught up in the trap along the way, but there's a big part of you that's being neglected, something that you love so much, and it just makes you feel so present, so here. So I am ready. I'm ready. It makes you feel so good for life, but you're ignoring that. That hurts me a little bit, okay? We got loves me not in line with neglect. So maybe you feel as if like, damn, I don't got it no more. Damn, I don't got it no more. That's somebody who used to grow up on sports, super heavy on sports. You could have loved football. You could have loved playing basketball, playing at the courts with your friends and them. I don't know, anything. You used to love double dutch. I'm talking about anything, y'all. Like, it could be the smallest of the smallest things that you think is small, but it's not. It's something that you are really good at, something that you super loved, and it connects you to a part of you that remembers, okay? You remember life. That was before life told you who you needed to be, but now you feel as if you don't got it no more, or those days have sailed. That ship has passed. Those days have passed. That ship has sailed, excuse me. But yeah, you feel as if that path isn't for you no more. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I had somebody tell me, the nerve of her. The nerve of her. Let's all collectively telepathically laugh at each other here. I had somebody tell me that time is up for you. You're old. I'm like, what? What? Fuck you talking about? Like, no, I'm not. But like, the fact that I didn't give it no attention at all, but it's just like, what are you talking about? And like, be careful what you say, because if you think that that is the reality, babe, I'm not gonna tell y'all how old I am, but I am not old at all. Not to say, I'm not even putting an age on old either, but whatever your age is on old, I promise you I'm nowhere near it. So, my age, you don't want to say something like that, because when it's time for you to get that age, you so believe that when you reach that age, you're considered old. Now, things might, like, start slowing down for you. Your body might start breaking down for you. You might start losing out on opportunities, all because you perceive this age to be old, okay? Be careful what you project onto others, all right? Because I did not receive that at all. So that went somewhere else. That, you ain't talking to me. But that is what she put out into the ethers. And okay, as within, so without. That's what you put into the ethers. What goes around comes around, kind of thing. The energy of reciprocity, balance, as like duality. Just saying. Oh, look at that, temperance. So I say that because this loves me not is here. For some of you guys, y'all feel like what she said, like, you're old, like, what? Do you know how many people are out here doing tarot, starting tarot at like 40, 50, 60? I had somebody come up to me who was about to retire, saw me doing cards, and he just saw me. Was I doing a video? I wasn't even making a video, I was just in my cards. And he was like, hey, this is really, really cool. I bought some cards myself and a book. I was trying to teach myself on my off time. I'm about to retire soon. I don't have much to do, so I figured I'd pick up a hobby. And I was always interested in this, so I'm trying to teach myself how to do this. So cool. That is so cool. For somebody to randomly stop me, like, I love that testimony. I didn't ask for that. God just placed them right here and was like, you need to hear this. Perfect, because I absolutely did need to hear that. Like, that was somebody who was a couple of years away from retirement, and he's just now picking up on something. This is not something I just now started picking up on, but don't let anybody tell you it's too late. Don't let anybody tell you it's too late. You have no idea what he's about to do with that hobby. He's retiring from this job, okay, but he's probably going to open a whole, you don't know. We don't know, okay? And it's not for us to depict. Sometimes it's not even for you to depict for yourself, to just be like, nah, I'm done now because I'm not 21 anymore. That mosquito trying to come in. Get away. Get away. Yeah. All right. Look at that. Thank you. Yes. Do not tell yourself because you are not 18 anymore, because you're not 21 anymore, or whatever, that ship has sailed. No, it has not. You have no idea. You have no idea. The universe is infinite. The universe is infinite. So go ahead and do what you want to do. Literally do what you want to do. King of Wands. Do what you want to do. The King of Wands, an action card, okay? This is a suit of action, baby. King of Wands. Do what you want to do. And be bold about it. Be bold about it. Be loud and proud about it. Who cares? Nobody's looking at the logistics. Nobody's looking at details. Nobody cares about that surface level, superficial shit. Nobody, okay? When it comes time to, can you do the job? When it comes time to, do you have the skill? When it comes time to, do you have the talent? Nobody's looking at the logistics. It's, can you do the job? Do you have the skill? And do you have the talent, is what I said, the third one. Anyway, do it, okay? Because nobody cares about all that extra stuff. People who say stuff like that, they're just projecting onto you the limitation that they foresee in themselves, okay? Everything is a mirror. Everything is a mirror. So let somebody tell you that weird shit. Don't listen to them. Like I said, that shit ain't hit me. That was somewhere else. I don't know who she was talking to, because I did not receive that. So damn, baby, that's how you feel about yourself. That sucks. And I really wish you didn't feel that way. I didn't even take it, because she really tried. She thought she ate. She really tried to, like, little sun me a little bit, like, you're old, time's up. But I'm like, what are you talking about? But I don't even dabble in that low vibrational frequency. I'm just like, oh, hell no. For some, like, for one, this shit is low vibrational. For two, you're definitely not talking to me. Like, it's what you're saying, that verbiage. You're like, you don't have to receive the slimy words that people choose to release out of their mouth. if you talk like that, okay, but I don't have to receive that. Like, if that's what you want in your life, okay, but I don't have to receive that. Even if you're trying to put someone down, like, that's not the way to do it, because you know everything you say, baby, is a reflection of, like, you still, a universal law still stands. Like, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Anyway, King of Wands, do it loud and proud, okay? Do it loud and proud. Just do it. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, you guys have a lot of favor right now too. A lot of good juju on your side. Some of you guys could be feeling real amped up and fired up because of this energy that I'm giving you guys right now. And yes, I'm glad I was able to do that. But because you started off with neglect, the fool, and loves me not. You started off with like a little Debbie Downer energy, you know, a little, you know, I feel defeated a little bit. You're tired. But I don't know. Everything changed up. You started off with fire. We got the King of Wands. And then, boom, straight to the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're amped up now, right? It's like something's reminding you, or maybe it's me. Hey, if it is, I'm so grateful that I was able to do this. I love what I do. But something needed to remind you of what you do. Something needed to remind you of how great you actually are and how much you deserve to tap into this. Okay? Who cares what time has passed? Who cares if there's a gap? Who cares if you took a break? All right? Just get back into it. Who cares if you're rusty even? Some of you guys might be like, oh, let me pick the ball back up and start dribbling, and boom, the shit goes out of your hands. Remember when Charles Barkley in Space Jam started dribbling the ball after the Monstars took his powers, his talent? And he was trash. Like, he started dribbling and the ball went nowhere. Some of y'all could be probably picking up the ball like that and thinking, damn, I don't got it no more. And yes, while he did dribble, that was a very sorry ass dribble. And it looked as if like you ain't never going to be talented ever again. But they're saying to do not think like that. Like, that's just because of how much time has passed. That's just because how rusty you are. Even if it looks really bad when you go to revisit it again, just keep going. Just keep at it, okay? The wheel is turning, and as it's turning, you got to keep turning with it. You have to keep going, okay? So even if you start off a little rusty, the wheel is turning. Eventually, you're going to get good at it. You're going to get good, but the time is still going, okay? It's not going to stop all because you ain't got it yet, or because you're rusty. Time's not going to stop and wait for you to get good again. No, time is going to keep going. So as time keeps going, just find your way to get good again, okay? Just stay on that wheel and keep going with it so that you flow with the time, so that you don't miss your moment again, so that time doesn't pass you again. You don't let that gap come in again, okay? Some of y'all had a little gap, like where y'all let time slip a little bit and y'all just forgot about it. Y'all just like, actually, I'm never gonna, I don't know, sometimes that happens in life. The responsibilities definitely kick in. Today's economy, like there's a million things that could, you know, just interfere with that. But don't let that happen right now. I'm seeing that this is like a time where you guys are on fire. Like, you guys could have been thinking about it a lot lately, where me telling you this is kind of just a confirmation. But there's so many things that's giving you the green light, like, yo, go, 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 go. There's so many things that's telling you to move right now. Four of Swords. Wow. Wasn't expecting this card to come out. So they're saying to relax, to surrender. Some of you guys are nervous, overthinking it. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you guys could be feeling super anxious because when I said, like, you know, the whole Charles Barkley thing, picking it up and being rusty and dusty, I could have definitely been talking to somebody who this resonates for. You're so nervous that you truly don't have it anymore. What came after this was a Page of Pentacles, and that's in line with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, yeah, there is an opportunity for you to pick this back up again, but it's a slither of an opportunity, you know? Like, say, for instance, you're a painter, and before you used to have it rocking, like, you used to have your art in certain galleries, like, people knew of your name, and all of a sudden, you know, life happened, you had something to tend to where you were gone, you were off the scene for a couple of years or whatever, and now you're trying to find your way back, and it's tough, you know, and the only opportunity you have is to go to Michael's real quick, grab a couple of supplies, and then post your art on social media. You know, that's a slither of it's an opportunity, because the opportunity for exposure is there, but it's a slither of an opportunity for you because of what you just came from, because of what you used to do, because of how talented you used to be, how plugged in you used to be, how resourceful you were with your talents. Like, your talents came with the resources. Your talents spoke for itself. Damn near. Like, some of you guys aren't on the same tier that you were on before. Some of you guys don't have the same platform that you had before, and which is why you're looking at this as a Page of Pentacles situation, where this is a small opportunity. Okay, it's a new opportunity, but it's a small one. Okay, it's not no Ace of Pentacles, it's a Page, and although there is opportunity, it's like one that you might have to create for yourself, and that's why it's a slither. Okay, but who cares? Who cares, okay? Because that's something good to know, that if you do create this opportunity, favors on your side, I would just go freaking create it. If you know for sure that you're going to succeed, that you're going to hit, like you're going to hit the target, then just go ahead and do it, all right? Not everything has to be given to you on a silver platter. Sometimes you do have to work for it, all right? And in your sense, how beautiful and how lovely your work is, that all you have to do is just do it. Okay, some people have to polish their skill, polish their talent, then put themselves out there, and then go to this and then network and da-da-da-da and have to do this. Like, everybody's requirements are absolutely different, but how beautiful it is for you right now that your requirement is to just do it. It's just the fact that you've neglected this and you haven't been tending to this. All they want you to do is to tap back into it. Okay, that's amazing. And you might tussle with yourself a little bit, you know, getting a little discouraged at the fact that you used to be a certain level and now you're not there anymore, but it's okay. Let time play. Let time be a factor. Okay, if you're not satisfied with your performance, then baby, practice. All right, show up. That's more of a reason to show up, right? Good. So with this Page of Pentacles, it's a slither of an opportunity, but it is one that you're going to create for yourself and that you have favor on your side for. Huh? I think that's a win-win. You know, I don't see you guys as a lazy type. I don't know. My collective, you guys, y'all don't seem lazy. The cards that are coming out, it seems like y'all are here. Y'all have been doing the work. Some of y'all are tired as hell because you've been doing the shadow work for so freaking long. But I'm not even talking about shadow work right now. I'm talking about doing work. Four of Pentacles in line with the King of Wands. Y'all said I'm gonna find a way and make one. Y'all, I went to Clark Atlanta University, right? And that is our motto. Find a way and make one. And when I tell you that is the school of finesse, like, people took that line and ran with it. A lot of people graduated with that motto for sure. Like, from the time they stepped foot on campus freshman year to the time they left, they found a way and made one, okay? And for real, that is such a great motto, because, like, I know what I said, like, it's the school of finesse. Like, a lot of people definitely, you know, finesse their way, but it's college. Everybody finesses their way. But what a perfect motto, because it just reminded a lot of people who would have given up to keep going, you know. I'm kind of getting that from you guys. Like, y'all are in an energy of finesse right now. Y'all gonna find a way and make one when it comes to, you know, finding your way back to this neglected part of yourself, okay? You started off this tarot spread with the fire. You ended with the fire too. Wand card, wand card. We got the King of Wands and we got the Six of Wands. And this was literally, because I read this oracle deck for you guys, that was right after that spread when it came out a little sad, you know, neglects the fool and loves me not. You guys were a little down about this part of you that you guys weren't tending to no more, because, you know, you had low confidence about it. But something changed immediately where y'all are now fired up. Y'all are amped up. Like, moving forward, you're gonna be amped up. You're fired up. You want to make it happen now, and you kind of just have to remind yourself, like, okay, I got this. I got this. This Four of Swords and this Page of Pentacles, that's find a way and make one. Like, even if you picked it up and you're mad rusty and dusty, you just picked up the basketball, you dribbling, it's like, damn, I'm rusty as hell, but I got tryouts for the NBA in 2 months. I'm gonna make that shit though. And it's like, how delusional you gotta be to know that you about to make this team, this NBA team, after you picked up the ball and you can't even dribble. All right, but that's just, you have so much fire and passion in you. It's like, yo, I have to succeed. There is no plan B. I'm going to make this happen because I'm going to find a way, I'm going to make one type shit. All right, so a lot of you guys, we got the Seven of Swords. We got the Seven of Swords here. That's that find a way and make one. That's that finesse. All right, so one of the stories on the Seven of Swords is this person here, right? He went to a battle, and at this camp, right before the battle, he went to their fort, right? They camped out, they had all of their weapons, and he didn't have any weapons at all. So he showed up to the fight with no weapons at all, and they were just stacked with swords. So he's just like, damn, I'm about to get my ass kicked. What could I do to make sure that I win this battle? I'm about to steal their swords. So he went over there and stole their swords. Boom. That's the, can y'all see? Boom. Can y'all stop focusing? Boom. So he went over there and stole the swords, okay? It was a lot going on. He was just like, yo, I'm not about to sit here and lose the battle today. No, not when I got hands that work and feet that do too. I'm going to go over there and take your shit now, boom. And took 5 of their swords, left them with 2. That's the 7 of swords, okay? So now he has more swords than they do when he literally just came there with nothing. That's you guys. So it's like, yes, you've neglected the part of you because you felt as if that part was no longer there, that part was no longer active, that part was no longer effective, that part was no longer, all right? That's not true. That's not true. I feel like you guys have got some type of spark somewhere, and if it came from me, yay. But if not, y'all found the spark, okay? Y'all realize that who cares if it's a slither of an opportunity? Be grateful that it's a freaking opportunity. Be grateful, because you don't want to be 80 years old wishing like, damn, I wish I was a bottle girl. Why you ain't say nothing when you was 30? You held on to this dream for mad long, and I know bottle girl was, I dragged it just now. But that's how much of a, like, it's not going to happen, baby. You 80. Like, that's how much of a, like, the ship has freaking sailed that I'm trying to emphasize here. Like, don't be the person who wishes for, I don't want to say the impossible, but yeah, the impossible low key when it's too late. I'm not getting that, okay? I know someone told me, oh, it's too late, and no. I'm not talking to anybody who is too late for. What you don't want to do, though, is take those words and digest it, and now you're 80, 90, damn near on your deathbed, wishing that you did X, Y, Z, all because someone told you it was too late when you were young as hell, all right? We're all young. We're all young. Dude was about to retire telling me that he was just getting into tarot. We're all young, okay? I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Revisit that part of you that makes you feel alive. We're still here. We're still here. I follow a lot of fitness influencers, and lately everybody's been telling everybody to find a hobby outside of the gym, right? And people are in the comments like, yeah, you know, I just joined a sports team, or I just did this. And I'm just like, yes, play softball. Yes, join flag football. Like, I love all of this for us. I really do. Because we're still here. Play, y'all. Live. People well out of high school, well out of college, joining teams. Just look it up. Just get out there. It's never too late to do anything. Just, excuse me, I'm very gassy right now. There's a burp that wants to come out. I need some ginger. It ain't going nowhere. It's not doing nothing for me. All right. Discovery. Ooh. Not only are y'all young as hell, but the party's just getting started. Like the dude who I said just retired, right? He didn't retire. He's about to. But he's about to retire, and he wanted to get into tarot. This life may be over for him, where he's no longer working for the system, working for somebody, but over, like, his life might just be getting started. This discovery card, you have so much more about yourself, about life, about whatever it is that you're interested in to learn about. You have so much to learn about, okay? So much expansion that's going to come from this when you actually do it, when you expose yourself to this. It's not going to happen unless you do it, okay? You got to step foot forward first to, you know, see the whole journey. The journey is not going to just reveal itself to you. You got to walk a little bit. You got to take a hike, okay? Discovery. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. Is that not what this is about? Is that not what this is about? This deck has a shitload of other cards that do not talk about passion. I do not talk about, we got all this, we got support, we got cleansing, we have release, we have all this other stuff. But this specific card came out, y'all. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. Is that not what the entire reading was about? Guys, it's not too late. For this loves me not card, some of you guys really feel as if it's too late. Y'all don't want to do it no more. That ship has sailed. No, the hell it's not. For a lot of you guys, maybe for all of y'all, the party's just begun, okay? Y'all are just getting started. So yeah, you know, you had a history of it. You had the past where you polished yourself a little bit. You practiced. You got introduced to it. Now is where the fun begins. Now we could kick it up into full gear, okay? Let's go full throttle with it. Go discover who the hell you are. We are still here. Do not ever tell anybody else, because that was a dumb move on her part, but even yourself, do not ever let those words come out your mouth where it's too late, because no, it's not. No, it's not. The party's just begun. If you say it's too late, then you just ended your party. Now, when you get to that point, your party done. All right, your lights are off. You need to wind down. You have to humble yourself. You have to take a seat. You are stuck in hermit. You know, like now, that's when the midlife crisis kick in, because you're not living. It's not even a midlife crisis. It is a midlife crisis because something happens to us psychologically. I don't want to explain it to you guys because I will go into a rabbit hole. But it's something that happens every 25 years. You know, 25, you hit this point where you think you're supposed to have it all together. And then boom, another 25 years happens. Where you're 50 and you're like, yo, if I haven't had a certain number of things on my bucket list checked off, or if I don't feel a certain level of satisfaction, then I feel as if I haven't been living life and I'm just going to go off the deep end and start doing all the things that I would have done at 25. It's a psychological thing, but this is why that happens, is because you cut yourself off from living life. And then you have all this time where this depression just takes over and you're just like, no, I'm okay. And as time passes on, you just get smaller and smaller and your light gets dimmer and dimmer to where you can't hold it no more and you burst like a freaking volcano, because that's not natural. We are here. We are supposed to be living life. Do not listen to what society says when they tell you how to live. That's bullshit. They're only telling you that because somewhere in that they're making $1 off of you. Don't listen to them, okay? Live your life. That's it. Love y'all. Bye.